नंबर सेम ये नंबर
असद भाई, तो आपने वो जो 1 वर्सेस 2 वाला डाला था ना, वो ग्रुप में डालिए क्या, और बोलिए कि फॉर्मेट अभी हम लोग लॉकी ड्रॉ के थ्रू 1 वर्सेस 2 के लिए, मतलब 1 कौन है ना, तो वो पता चलेगा, मतलब कि हाँ नहीं नहीं, फिर भी वो उनको पता तो चले ना 1 वर्सेस किसके साथ मैच होगा, तो वो ग्रुप से पता चल कर लेंगे ना। आपने फॉर्मेट वही रहेगा 1 वर्सेस 2 जो आपने डाला है ना, वो आप ग्रुप में डालिएगा। लेकिन अभी किसको पता है 1, तो हम लोग यहाँ से 1 कौन सी टीम है वो निकाल रहे हैं ना। तो अगर 1 अवानी है तो 1 अवानी की ज्यादा पे है, इसके साथ है वो वैसे ही होगा। हाँ नहीं नहीं, रैंडम निकाल रहे हैं ना हम लोग, आप लाइव में समझ जाओगे, आप सिर्फ उतना डाल दो, मैं लाइव में एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ, आप वो डाल दो ग्रुप में, ठीक है।
भाई स्टार्ट भयो
मैले बोल्नु पर्छ नि, मलाई देखो न पहिला क्यामेरा,
लाउड बोल्नु म तपाईले दाइले फोकस गर अनि
मलाई
इन्ट्रो गरेर अनि
बोल्ने
हामी
म हो
छिर्ने
क्या, मलाई हो बोल्ने।
पहिले दाइले इन्ट्रो गराएर मजाले डिस्क्राइब गर्नुहुन्छ के गर्नुहुन्छ, त्यसपछि हामी इन्ट्री आउने हो।
एक्स्ट्रा बढ गइराछ
हैन यसलाई यही राख्नु
माइक पनि राख्नु न,
यो टिप यसलाई यसले
सुने नहुने।
हजुर यहाँ आउनु
सिधा आउनु नि पछाडी।
यो उड्न दिनु भएन है
माइक चेक, माइक चेक।
यदि हाल्दिन न भित्र लुकाएर भइहाल्छ।
माइक चेक।
पानीको बोतल हाल्दिनु।
Are you ready guys?
भयो
लाइभ स्टार्ट भएछ, शेयर गर, लाइभ गरे स्टार्ट। Okay guys, so we are here to do the live fixture announcement for the upcoming Avaani T10 competition. The following week scheduled for the top matches. Very exciting cricket tournament jointly organized by Sydney Cricket League. Asad Bhai, thank you so much, and Avaani Enterprise. We are doing this together. It's a very exciting cricket tournament. So there are 7 teams who are going to participate coming Sunday for the Grand Championship. So the 7 teams that are going to participate in the top T10 Avaani T10 Championship, I would like to first name these 7 teams. So the teams would be Avaani Cricket Club, Gujarat Gladiators, Punjab Panthers, Hills Knight Riders, Sydney Kalandar, B Town Boys, and Sydney Jalmi. So how we are going to do this fixtures announcement, basically each team will get to play 2 league matches and then the semi-final and the final. So the whole tournament will be concluded in the same day. We'll start pretty early and we will be playing the knockouts most probably under lights. So basically the matches would be 1 versus 2, 3 versus 1, 4 versus 2, 3 versus 4, 5 versus 6, 5 versus 7, 7 versus 6. So basically we'll put this in the group as well for you to understand. What we are going to do now is, so as you can see, there are 2 boxes in front of me. So you've got here 7 sheets. So one side I've got all the numbers 1 to 7 and I've got here 7 teams. So basically what we are going to do is Avinash is going to pull out one sheet from one side and Vishnuji is going to pull out another sheet from here. And as such, I'm going to read out. That's okay. So basically one of you decide, Vishnuji. So one, as you can see here, there are 7 teams. So 7 each. Okay. So let's figure out who the teams are. So, okay, Vishnuji, can you please? So I've got the first sheet here. Wait. So this is so number 1. Okay, this is number 1. So now we would like to know which team is number 1. So there on the other block, we've got 7 teams name. Can you give me one? So this team is number 1. Okay, so let's see who is this. So Hills Knight Riders. So can you make a note? Hills Knight Rider is number 1. Okay, Hills Knight Riders is number 1. Hills Knight Riders is number 1. Okay, so Hills Knight Rider is number 1. So yeah, so this is the second team. The numbers I'm pulling out, it's number 6. Okay, you can see it, number 6. So let's figure out which team is number 6. Which team is B-Town Boys? Okay, so B-Town Boys is number 6. Okay, B-Town Boys is number 6. Okay. B-Town Boys is number 6. Okay. B-Town Boys. Okay, this is number 5. Number 5. Now we need to know which team is number 5. Number 5 is Sydney Zalmi is number 5. Okay, Sydney Zalmi is number 5. So now I've got 4 more teams to pull out. So I'm just pulling out the numbers from my left tray and the teams from my right tray. So this is number 3. Okay, number 3. Let's figure out who is going to be number 3. Punjab Panther. So Punjab Panther is number 3. So Punjab Panther is number 3. Punjab Panther is number 3. So I've got number 2. So number 2. So let's see which is number 2. Sydney Qalandars. So number 2 is Sydney Qalandar. Okay, Sydney Qalandar is number 2. Sydney Qalandar is number 2. And then this is number 7. So number 7 is Gujarat Gladiators.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Gujarat Gladiators. So that leaves with the last sheet.
Number
Gujarat
4.
Gladiator is number 7, and I believe this is number 4. And this is number 4 is none other than Avaani Cricket Club.
Last.
So number 4 is Avaani Cricket Club. So now the fixtures would be, I'm just going to announce the fixtures, guys. It would be number 1 versus number 2. So can you show me? Can you see? Okay. It would be number 1 versus number 2. So number 1, Hills Knight Riders will play their first match against Sydney Qalandars. Hills Knight Riders versus Sydney Qalandars. Number 1 versus number 2. So second match would be number 3 versus number 1. So number 3 is Punjab Panther is going to play against Hills Knight Riders. So Hills Knight Riders is going to play against Punjab Panther and Punjab Panther and Sydney Qalandars. Okay. So now 4 versus 2. 4 is Avaani Cricket Club is going to play the first match against number 2 Sydney Qalandar. And 3 versus 4. And Avaani Cricket Club is going to play their 2 matches against Sydney Qalandar and Punjab Panther. And 5 versus 6. So number 5, Sydney Zalmi is going to play against B-Town Boys and 5 versus 7. And Gujarat Gladiators. So Sydney Zalmi is going to play against B-Town Boys and Sydney Gladiators. And yeah, 7 versus 6. 7 versus 6. Yes. So that's the fixers, guys. So that's the fixers. Can you write down the fixers, please? Can you write down the fixers? I'm just going to write down the fixers as well. Okay. Can you just write down? I'll tell you. Can you write in the message or anywhere? Okay. Do you have a piece of paper where we can write? We just need to write down the fixers now that we have pulled out the fixers, guys. Yeah. Just gonna say, can you show that? So the first match would be number 1 versus number 2. Number 1 is Hills Knight Riders versus Sydney Qalandar. Hills Knight Riders versus Sydney Qalandar. 3 versus 1. Punjab Panther versus Hills Knight Riders. Punjab Panther versus Hills Knight Riders. 4 versus 2. So Avaani Cricket Club versus Sydney Qalandar. Avaani Cricket Club versus Sydney Qalandar. 3 versus 4. So Punjab Panther versus Avaani Cricket Club. Punjab Panther versus Avaani Cricket Club. 5-6. So 5 versus 6 would be 5 is Sydney Zalmi versus B-Town Boys. Sydney Zalmi versus B-Town Boys. And 5 versus 7 would be Sydney's Almi versus Gujarat Gladiators. And 7 versus 6 would be Gujarat Gladiators versus B-Town Boys. Yes. So these are the league
Versus who?
versus B-Town Boys. So guys, these are the league matches schedule, and we'll post this in the group as well. So guys, thank you for tuning in live, and we'll see you next week in the Grand Avaani T10 Championship. Till then, signing off. And do not forget to tune in to watch Avaani Cricket Club's next match starting about in about 40 minutes. We've got our last league match between Mavericks Cricket Club. Guys, tune into this match. It's going to be an exciting match. So yes, stay tuned and watch the match. Enjoy the match in Avaani Media.
एउटा समाचार
यो फोटो खिचेर
फोटो खिचिहाल्नु त अहिले मैले दुईटैको झ्यापचुप
यसलाई
अनि यो पनि खिच्नु
हाम्रो म्याचको सँग पर्यो
अनि सुन्नु 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 यहाँ एउटा सँगै स्लटै खिच्नु त यो दुईटै आउने गरे
बिटाउनले बिचरा जाल
हामीले
हामीले पन्जाब